Guilherme Bitchoffs 5522, Saquarema City, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Kind of, I am stimulated by, things that makes me move. So, we'll head mind maybe that we consider this model as the Heinz, Germany, and IBM Germany and Heinz on Europe to check information that kind of are issued at the Food and Drug Administration USA, reporting to Security Forum. Inside we have the CIA, the FBI, and the NATO. The crosscut of these transference of information, which implies the supply chain, crossed by the CIA that will track the logistics system, and we will have the supply chain as local distribution, which is a segment or a piece of the logistics system, may be exposing hidden interest, purpose, and a lot of things. We will move considering this brilliant idea as taxation in global scale, led by the OECD, which has thematic panels with specific players talking about this. Because maybe I'm not, genius on mathematics or something like this, and I was a regular student at that period, but they had a notion about interval notation. We'll use this. First thing, we'll use the squares, because I like squares. So we'll check that this is my global company. Let's suppose the IBM Global. See, here I have a small piece as my IBM, Brazil. And the small piece as IBM Brazil indeed is inside my IBM Global, right? Right. And now I will check that when you consider take a bite of my result as global company, you will take a bite of 15% of my market share, right? It means the effort made by the employees, the customers that I must have conversation to do the agreement, the lifetime spent on it, you take a bite to have the result, you take a bite at 15%. And in my Brazilian result, I will have a loss of my local result as 45%. You are kind of bite me too much, you know. And our global companies, like a big shark, maybe won't be happy being bited all the time. We'll check that by interval notation. This is my global company that you have a loss as 15%, right? And my global company has a segment here, which is the segment Brazil, that will have a loss as 45%. You know, kind of. You are a bite. You are a shark, bite me. And here I have that kind of, small fishes as parasite around the big shark, as all markets here. And it means that indeed we will observe that we are having this situation maybe. My global company, IBM, with all IBM structures, having a loss as 15%. And my global unit, Brazil, will have a loss as 45%. And then we will have the continuity as Brazil. I will put even more clear. %15% of my global result. Then I will have, considering only the Brazil, %45% as a buy, and this segment here, which is the residual result of Brazil, which is 55%. Here is my 100% as activity Brazil, But as you can observe, I had a loss here as 45%. It is this loss here that will be a collinear loss by the tax system in different levels. Is this a multi-level insertion as decreasement of capacity as financial self-determination, considering all global companies? We must have maybe a serious review of those thematic panels on OECD, considering the antitrust justice. Serious thing. Maybe we'll have prisons there. Serious thing. Have a nice night.